Hi, Bundesia. So on today's episode of Cooking with King Rika, I'm gonna be cooking spinach and okra. I was raised in West Africa, so I'm gonna be cooking it Sierra Leonean style. And also, like you know, I'm always waist training. As long as I got the chance, I'm waist training. So you can grab your waist trainer right here, Snatch for the Gods, from KingRikasLuxury.com. I have free shipping going on right now, no minimum purchase required. All right, now that that is out of the way, let's get to cooking Sierra Leonean style. These are the ingredients we're gonna use for cooking. So you need some yellow onions, some scotch bonnet pepper, palm oil, Maggi, salt, more Maggi. This is smoked fish, but we call it kuta. This is smoked turkey. This is called ogri, but it's just fermented sesame seed. And this is smoked goat meat, and this here is some lamb meat. And of course, we have spinach, okra, and this right here is the pot we're gonna use to cook. So now that you familiarize yourself with the ingredients, let's get started. All right, so let's get started. We got a clean pot here. We're just gonna add some water. Now I know it's a little frustrating for a lot of people because when we cook, we don't do a whole lot of measuring. So forgive us. We just cook and put to the Lord says it's good to go. I mean, it's just how we were raised cooking. But anyways, we got some water in here. And so next we're gonna wash our meat and then put it in a pot. We're gonna start off with the goat meat. And the reason why I'm starting off with the goat meat is because it's a little harder to cook. So usually it's the first to go with a little bit of Maggi. Get that boiling while I prep the other things to go with it. A little bit like a panful. We're gonna fire up the stove and get that started. So in here, as you already know, we have the goat meat started, and all we added was that little Maggi in there, and now it's boiling. We're gonna let that boil for about 30 minutes. We've already washed our lamb meat and our smoked turkey is already washed. Now we're gonna pull the smoked fish apart and then save that for later. At this point, everything is prepped. It's just a matter of adding. So right now we have the goat meat cooking. In about 5 minutes, we're gonna be adding the lamb. Then we're gonna add the turkey and the fish. All of those can go in together. Then followed by the fermented sesame seed, which we call ogri. Now look at that steam. Okay, so now that you've seen, look at that. So amazing. Okay, we're gonna add our lamb meat into it now. Here we go. And then as promised, we're gonna add our smoked turkey into it as well. My hands are clean, so we're gonna add them so. And we're gonna let them boil for another 15 minutes. Now, good cooking takes time. I don't know about y'all, but I'm willing to wait for a good dish. So these two are gonna be mixed together. So we got 3 kinds of meat now. We have the goat, the lamb, and the turkey. So we're gonna let this simmer in. We haven't added nothing else to it, that's all. We're gonna let that simmer for another 10 to 15 minutes, and then we'll add the fish. All right. I added the fermented sesame seed, which we call ogri or camera, and now we're going to add the palm oil to it. I apologize that it's frustrating that we don't measure things when we're cooking, and that's just because we were not raised to measure things. It's just an instinct thing. So I apologize if you're watching my video and you're frustrated that I'm not measuring things. My sincere apologies, but I don't know any other way to do it. This right here, look at that steam. Love it. All right, let's go ahead and mix things around just so it doesn't stick to the bottom of the pan. let's go ahead and mix that. Mix some more. And we're gonna let that simmer again for another 5 minutes. This is our okra, and I just like to chop them just a little smaller than this because these are quite too big. So basically all I'm doing is going hammer on them like so. That's it. Because if I put it in the blender, then it's just mushy, and I don't really like that. So just like that. All right, it's time to add our smoked fish in now. So there we go, nice and boiling. Sit that there. And this is the boiled fish. We've already pulled it apart, and we're just gonna let it fall in. I guess not. There it is. Now, I'm not gonna be eating this, but I wanna get everything out for what it's worth. So yeah. Ooh, baby, if only you can smell this. Smells delicious. At this point, we're gonna lower our fire from medium to not quite low, but low, because everything else is gonna be simmering. So this is the okra. Look how nice it looks. So we're gonna mix this part up first, and then we're gonna add the okra to it. I may have to do this off camera. Okay, my hands are clean, and we're just going to go ahead and squeeze like so. We're gonna squeeze some water out of the spinach, because you know how you don't really want too much water in your cooking. So we're gonna squeeze some water out of your spinach. We'll set it aside over there. Alright, time to add the spinach to it. Now that we've taken all the water out, so you take a bowl of it and just fluff it out like so. Oh man, look at that. Like so. Oh boy. You can tell I'm a rookie to this. Whew. But I'll learn as I get along. I'll definitely learn. Nothing beats a clean kitchen. Look at this. Nice and clean. And of course some Sir Elton John while you cook. And soon this will be ready. Woo! Yum yum. This right here is everything. Ooh, baby. I think we're ready. Look at that. Isn't that amazing? And let me tell you, it smells so good. So good. Alright, we're gonna kill this fire because it's definitely ready, and I can't wait for us to eat. So let's cook some rice. This is some jasmine rice, and this is what jasmine rice looks like. But I bet y'all know what jasmine rice looks like. Anyway, we're gonna wash it until the water becomes super clear, and then we're gonna cook it, okay? So this is my third wash. This will be my fourth and final wash. We're gonna add a little bit of salt, stick it in the rice cooker, and call it a day. You see how nice and clear that water is now? And you can see your rice through. Yeah, that's what I was aiming for. Okay, my guests are here, and this is the final product. And let me tell you, it smells so good, definitely tastes great, and we about to tear it up. Bon appetit. Until next time, peace out.